Welcome back, Gunners. Vinícius Júnior to Arsenal, here we go. Every Arsenal fan should be keeping a close eye on what's happening with Vinícius Júnior. The Brazilian superstar has yet to commit his long-term future to Real Madrid, and with reports suggesting contract negotiations remain unresolved, speculation over his future is only growing. While Real Madrid are still expected to hold fresh talks after the FIFA World Cup, the lack of a breakthrough has inevitably sparked interest across Europe. For many Arsenal supporters, Vinícius is the closest thing in modern football to Alexis Sanchez at his peak. He possesses blistering pace, fearless dribbling, relentless energy, and the rare ability to change the outcome of a match almost single-handedly. Whether it's driving past defenders, creating chances out of nothing, or producing moments of magic in the biggest games, he is the type of player every elite club dreams of having. Mikel Arteta has transformed Arsenal into genuine Premier League and Champions League contenders, but adding a player of Vinícius's caliber could elevate the Gunners to another level entirely. His direct style would perfectly complement Arsenal's attacking options, offering explosive pace on the left wing while creating more space for players like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and the club's central striker. Of course, any move would come at an enormous cost. Vinícius is one of the world's most valuable footballers, and Real Madrid would only consider selling for a record-breaking fee if contract talks completely collapsed. His wages would also rank among the highest in world football, making any deal one of the biggest in Arsenal's history. Even so, opportunities to sign players of this quality are incredibly rare. Arsenal have shown in recent years that they are willing to invest heavily when the right player becomes available. If there were ever a genuine chance to bring Vinícius to the Emirates Stadium, many supporters would argue that he is worth every penny. The situation is still developing, and Real Madrid remain favorites to keep their Brazilian star. But until a new contract is signed, the speculation will continue, and Arsenal fans will have every reason to dream. So, here's the big question. If Real Madrid decided to sell Vinícius Júnior this summer, would you break the bank to bring him to Arsenal, or would you invest that money across several new signings instead? Arsenal preseason fixtures in full as Mikel Arteta prepares for 2026-27 season. Arsenal's players will soon return for preseason training with 5 mouth-watering fixtures to look forward to before the campaign officially kicks off. Arsenal will soon begin preparations for the 2026-27 season, with some players expected to return for preseason in mid-July, Football.London understands. The stars at the World Cup will be given extra time off but will join up with the group at a later date. The Gunners' first Premier League match is scheduled for Friday, August 21st against Coventry, and preseason will be all about getting the players in top condition for the clash against the championship winners. Preseason training and matches is vital every year, and that is no different this time round. Arsenal have 4 fixtures in the diary, plus the Community Shield clash against Manchester City, which should give Mikel Arteta enough game time to work with his squad. The first friendly will take place in Spain against Girona on Saturday, August 1st. The match will be played at the Estadi Montilivi before the squad fly out to Dublin, Ireland to take on Real Betis on Wednesday, August 5th at Aviva Stadium. After the clash against the La Liga side, the Gunners will return to London to face Borussia Dortmund in the Emirates Cup. The match against the Bundesliga outfit will take place on Sunday, August 9th, and will be the 15th edition of the Emirates Cup. Chief Executive Officer Richard Garlick said, "We're delighted to host the Emirates Cup once again and welcome our supporters back home to Emirates Stadium as we continue our preparations for the season ahead. Emirates has been proud partner of the Emirates Cup since 2007, and we're grateful for their continued commitment and long-standing support, which now spans 20 years. This summer will be no different as we look forward to welcoming Borussia Dortmund to Emirates Stadium, which will provide a highly competitive match as we put focus on continued growth and sustained success into next season and beyond." Arsenal will then host Como 1907 on Wednesday, August 12th at Emirates Stadium as Cesc Fabregas faces off against his old club. Just a few days later on Sunday, August 16th, it is the Community Shield against Manchester City in Cardiff, which should help prepare the squad for Coventry under a week later. Confirmed Arsenal pre-season fixtures: Girona versus Arsenal on Saturday, August 1st at Estadi Montilivi, 7 p.m. UK time. Arsenal versus Real Betis on Wednesday, August 5th at Aviva Stadium, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Arsenal versus Borussia Dortmund on Sunday, August 9th at Emirates Stadium, 2 p.m. UK time. Arsenal versus Como 1907 on Wednesday, August 12th at Emirates Stadium, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Arsenal versus Manchester City on Sunday, August 16th at Principality Stadium, 3 p.m. UK time. Arsenal ready to go big for Nico Williams, a €90 million transfer that could change everything. Arsenal have once again shown that they are prepared to compete with Europe's biggest clubs in the transfer market. According to recent reports, the Gunners are seriously considering a move for Athletic Club's explosive winger Nico Williams, and are reportedly willing to activate his massive €90 million release clause. If the deal goes through, it would become one of the biggest transfers in Arsenal's history and a clear statement of intent from Mikel Arteta and the club's hierarchy. Arsenal have made tremendous progress under Mikel Arteta over the past few seasons, consistently challenging for major trophies. However, one area the club continues to strengthen is the attacking department. While players like Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Leandro Trossard have performed well, Arsenal know they need greater depth and another world-class winger capable of making the difference in the biggest matches. Nico Williams fits that profile perfectly. The Spanish international is widely regarded as one of Europe's fastest and most exciting wingers. His explosive pace, exceptional dribbling ability, direct style of play, and creativity make him a nightmare for defenders. Whether playing on the left or right wing, Williams brings unpredictability, flair, and the ability to change games in an instant. Signing Nico Williams will not come cheaply. Reports suggest Arsenal are prepared to meet his €90 million release clause, meaning there would be little room for negotiation with Athletic Club. Beyond the transfer fee, the Gunners would also need to offer a highly competitive salary package to convince the player to move to North London. The total cost of the transfer, including wages, bonuses, and agent fees, could make it one of the most expensive deals Arsenal have ever completed. Athletic Club see Nico Williams as one of the cornerstones of their project. The winger has become one of the club's biggest stars and remains hugely popular with supporters. Although his contract reportedly runs until 2035, the existence of a release clause means Athletic Club cannot prevent him from leaving if another club activates it and the player agrees to personal terms. That is why Arsenal's reported willingness to pay the full amount is attracting so much attention. Arsenal are unlikely to have a clear path to signing Williams. Several top European clubs have admired the Spanish winger for years, meaning the Gunners could face fierce competition if they decide to move forward. With his impressive performances in both domestic football and on the international stage, Williams has established himself as one of the most sought-after young attackers in world football. Arteta's tactical system demands pace, technical quality, and relentless pressing from his wide players. Nico Williams possesses all of those qualities. His ability to beat defenders one-on-one would give Arsenal another dangerous attacking weapon and reduce the team's dependence on Bukayo Saka for creativity. The Spanish winger could rotate across both flanks, allowing Arteta greater tactical flexibility throughout a demanding season that includes the Premier League, domestic cups, and European competition. His arrival would significantly increase Arsenal's attacking options and create healthy competition for places. At this stage, reports suggest Arsenal are seriously monitoring the situation and are prepared to make a significant financial commitment if they decide to proceed. Whether the club officially activates the release clause remains to be seen, and negotiations over personal terms would also be crucial before any agreement could be completed. As the transfer window continues, this is certainly one of the stories Arsenal supporters will be watching closely. If Arsenal succeed in signing Nico Williams, it would send a powerful message to the rest of Europe that the club is ready to invest heavily in elite talent. His pace, skill, and attacking quality could elevate Arsenal to another level and strengthen their chances of competing for the biggest trophies. For now, fans will have to wait and see whether the Gunners are prepared to complete one of the biggest and most expensive signings in the club's modern history. What do you think? Should Arsenal spend 90 million euros on Nico Williams, or should they invest that money elsewhere? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.